So Sagittarius, your week commencing the 13th of October begins with Venus, the relator, moving into the friendliest and most social part of your scope. Over the next 4 weeks, that can prime up some delicious opportunities, maybe to mix and mingle, perhaps to get to know some new people, join a new social group, but also it's a great chance to celebrate the things you have in common rather than focusing on the things that make you different from other people. And that can be particularly valuable when it comes to relationships, because Venus is emerging from Virgo, where it can be a little bit muted and at times perhaps a bit critical, but it was also in an opposition with Saturn as last week came to a close. And balancing your home and work life may have been a factor even in a romantic situation. So I think Venus moving into the sign of Libra just reminds you of the importance of having some diversions, breaking out, meeting up with people, and just networking in a very friendly way. But Jupiter, your ruler, is also influential this week, along with the quarter moon on Monday. Now, they're both in the part of your situation to do with where you're most deeply invested. The 11th house energy of the Sun and now Venus is about your long-term future planning, but it's also about your highest hopes. If you are considering a financial matter this week, you probably need to find a balance between your idealism and the reality of what's on offer. But Pluto, the planet of transformation, which has been in retrograde over the last 5 months, goes forwards on Tuesday. And Venus is going to forge a magical link to Pluto and Uranus in your opposite sign at the start of this week. You may find that you have a completely random conversation with someone which really excites you. It doesn't have to be romantic. You could share an idea you got or a passion for a particular interest and just find the other person just gets it. But do not underestimate the power of your words and how you can link to other people so well. It's just as the week goes on, Mercury and Mars are combining in your 12th house. Now, Mars in the 12th house can be quite challenging because here it's much more psychological. Mars, of course, can be about anger. The 12th house can be about sensitivities. What Mars can do is stir up sediment from past issues that we're not even conscious of, and suddenly our moods can feel up and down. But Mercury applying to Mars suggests if there is a grievance that you've got, and it is something you feel very strongly about, I think Mercury, the communicator, coupling with Mars, the planet of passion, could see you find your voice and speak up, share something that's perhaps been festering away deep within you for some time. But I think it would be a good thing to get that off your chest. If you've yet to check out your year 2026 deep dive forecast, please check out the link beneath this video.